On December 31, Iran has finally provided Ukraine with draft report on Ukraine International Airlines plane crash in Tehran. Ukraine's foreign minister has confirmed this information. To remind, a year ago, Ukrainian passenger plane has been mistakenly downed by Iranian air forces. The catastrophe claimed 176 lives. Our journalists will tell you about the investigation, compensations to relatives of the victims, and reasons that made this tragedy happen.
On the 8th of January 2020, a passenger Boeing of the Ukrainian airline Ukraine International Airlines falls in Tehran just after taking off. All 176 people who were on board died. 11 of them were Ukrainians. Only 3 days later, Iran officially admits that the plane was shot down by the Iranian military by mistake, and only a year after the tragedy, Ukraine received a technical report on the catastrophe.
Ukraine is now starting the draft of this document. We have 60 days to express our comments and suggestions to the text of the report. After that, Iran will have 1 month to finalize the report. It will not be public, but it will become after being approved by the Council of the International Civil Aviation Organization.
The technical report is an important step for moving forward. With its help, only it is possible to guarantee payment of compensations and general justice. Earlier, the Iranian authorities promised to pay relatives of the victims $150,000 each.
There are some political statements, some announcements. The official version will be announced after the investigation is over, and negotiations are held on compensation for damage to the country, people and company. This is not happening yet.
For almost a year, military journalist Leonid Kanfer conducted his own investigation of shooting down the Boeing in Tehran, having collected the opinions of more than 20 experts and materials. From the crash site, the author tried to establish what has happened in the sky of Iran.
What was officially announced in the information space and what has actually happened, those are completely different things. In this case, I was the person who collected all opinions, who analyzed and assessed them. And I found and showed the inconsistencies in the official version presented by Iran.
President of the Ukrainian International Airlines hopes that the documentary will be shown not only in Ukraine and that it will help to gain justice.
I believe this film could also be one of the elements of the public pressure on Iran in terms of fulfilling their international commitments under all aviation regulations.
On January 8, on the anniversary of the tragedy, the documentary Romeo's Death Mystery will be shown at Leonid Kanfer's YouTube channel. Reported by Nick Starkov, Vlada Tsurkan, UATV News.